All right, guys, so we're still using these notes here. So write this in the front, shading 101. So when you see less than or equal to, you want to shade below. And you want to go ahead and on the calculator, it looks like this. Then we have greater than or equal to. You want to go ahead and shade above. And on the calculator, it looks like this. All right, so there's two different types of triangles. So go ahead and copy this down. And let me show you what it looks like on the calculator, just in case you weren't here last time. All right, when we go to y equals, all right, we're gonna go to the settings of each one of these lines, and then we're gonna change it. So this is your shade above, and if I keep moving, this is gonna be your shade below. All right. Also, you do have to push OK to change the settings of the calculator. All right, the next thing is the lines. So go ahead and just copy this down. And we're just trying to keep ourselves organized. I know we already did these notes once before, but I just want to make sure y'all have everything you need in this little booklet. So lines 101, you have a regular line. When there's a line under the symbol, this is just a regular line on the calculator. When there's no lines on the less than or the greater than, it's dotted lines. And you know what? Let's leave out this twice part. We don't have to put it twice. All right. This is a dotted line. And let me show you again. So really, we don't really have to do this step, but I'm just going to show you. If I keep going, we have, there you go, the small dots. This is the dotted line on the calculator. And if I were to go ahead and put something, let's just say I put X, all right, you see how I get a dotted line instead of a regular line. All right, let's say I get something like negative X. All right, so that's the difference right there. So go ahead and finish copying this down. And then we're going to open the book. All right. So on the inside, we're going to go ahead and talk about the answers. All right, so on the graph, where are the answers? Okay, go ahead and write this. All right. And another word for answers is solutions. So we can say solutions are points located on regular lines or shaded areas. All right. Solutions are points located on regular lines or shaded areas. All right. So I'm going to give you like some examples right here. Go ahead and make 4 XY grids. All right, go ahead and make 4 of those. All right, so let's say we got some graphs and then we have some shading. All right. So let's say this one we're going to shade the bottom. Now, one important thing is that when you're shading regular lines, you can touch the line. All right, when you're shading. Notice how right here I'm actually touching the regular line and I'm shading down. Okay. If you have a dashed line like this, you can't touch the line. Right? The answers do not touch the line part. That's why it's dashed. So make sure you know the difference between the shading parts. All right. Now, what are the answers going to look like? My answers, it says the solutions are points located on regular lines. So put a big old point right here. This is an answer. It's on the line like that. Let's put another one over here. All right, that looks like it's in the shaded area, and then this is the shaded area. So this is an example of what the answers look like whenever you have a regular line and it's shaded. Over here, I'm going to put some dots only on the shaded part. All right, it can be on the x-axis, the y-axis, as long as it's in the shaded part. So both of these are good. All right, so make sure you understand what that means. Now on this part, let's say we got something that's like shaded above. So let's put the lines going up. Remember, touch the line, touch the line. I'm touching the graph. All right, but now let's say that we have the points on this side. All right, these points, they're in the blank area. They're not in the shaded area. So this is not good. And let's say we got like this over here. Remember, do not touch the line. Do not touch the line when you're shading. Let's say we have a point right here on this line, on the dash line. And we got some over here on the blank spots. All right, all these are not answers, right? And some people are like, this is the one that's messing everyone up, guys. Because they're like, well, it's on the line. Yes, you're right, but this is dash, it's broken, it doesn't touch it. This one's okay, this one's not okay. So as long as y'all kind of understand the difference, we should be fine in this subject. Okay. So on the test, they're gonna give you like a point. All right. So let's go ahead and move to this side, guys. Move to this side right here. So let's say we got something like, is the point 0, 0 a solution to the following inequality. All right, so it's gonna give us some equations. All right, let's say we got like, let's just do like 3 of them or something. Oh, we'll do it. Well, they're not hard. Let me just show you. Okay, put y is greater than negative 6x plus 3. Go ahead and make your xy grid. Okay. So now the point 0, 0, guys, this is also known as the origin, if you didn't know. They might say origin. They might not give you the point 0, 0. So that's right here in the middle. Everyone put a point. Now I'm going to check if this point going to be in the shaded area or on the line when I graph it. All right, and we're going to use our calculator for that. So everyone, just reset your calculator. Now the symbol right here, guys, this symbol, this means that it shades above. So I'm going to go here, move your cursor, and move it to the right. There you go, shade above. Okay. Now we'll just type this in. Negative 6x plus 3. Oh, my bad. Negative 6x plus 3. I'm going to push trace. All right. So remember, it gives you this point 0, 3. All right, I'm going to tell you how to get more points so you can have more accurate lines, because you need more accurate lines. But 0, 3 is up here. Just put it right here. 0, 3, and it goes down this way. And oh, I messed up, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is not a regular line. This is actually supposed to be a dash line. So let me use a marker to do that. Dash, dash, dash. There you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. So let's not make that mistake. Then I'm going to shade all this part just like it is in the calculator. Okay. So the origin in the middle, just look. Is that in the shaded part? This is not going to be a solution. So put no. Okay. So let's try this one. Let's see if this is going to work. Y is less than or equal to 3x minus 7. All right, trust me, by like the 3rd or 4th time, people kind of get it. The first one's kind of fast. Let's try this one. All right. So again, we're going to check, is this point, the 0, 0, is this going to be in the shaded part? All right. So let's push clear, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and reset everything. Just push clear, clear. Now, this symbol, according to our notes, this is going to shade below. Okay, I'm looking here. This is a regular line, and it shades below. This is how we tell how we're shading. Go to your settings, move down, make sure you put this triangle, and then you have to push OK. All right, we're good with the settings. Then we just type in 3x minus 7, push trace. All right, right here we got the point 0, negative 7. 0, negative 7 is over here on the bottom. This is a regular line, so I'm going to draw a regular line going this way. And it shades below. I'm just copying whatever I see in the calculator. Okay? Now, is the 0, 0, is that in the shaded part or on this regular line? No, it is not. All right, so that's what we're doing. We're like checking. Is it going to be like these points? Right now, they've been like this. They're on the outside. That's bad. All right, sometimes we're going to get something really easy. Y is less than negative x. All right, everyone put your point. Remember, we're putting this point because it says is the point 0, 0 a solution. So I'm going to do that. Now this is a dashed line, and all we have is negative x. Okay, this is a dashed line according to the notes. If I see this symbol, you're going to put a dotted line or dashed line, however you want to say it, and then we're going to shade above or below. Right here, we're going to shade below. So I'm going to go to my calculator, I'm going to clear it out. I'm going to go here, let's shade below, push OK, and then just type in negative. This one right here, guys, negative, and then x. Let's go ahead. So on this one, look, it actually gives you the point 0, 0. It says, well, this is actually a part of the line, and it goes like this. Right, 0, 0, and it shades this way. So now this is where a lot of people got tricked. They're like, oh, look, we're good. No, guys, we're right here. Remember, it cannot be on a dotted line. This is still not going to be a good one. Okay. Let's do y is greater than or equal to negative 4. All right, let's see if that's going to work. So everyone go ahead and draw. Put your 0, 0 point. And then let's go ahead, reset, negative 4. Go to my settings, change it to where it shades. This is going to shade above. Remember, always look at your notes. I'm shading above. Push OK, trace. So here I have the point 0, negative 4. And this line is going straight left and right. It's a perfect straight left and right line. And it shades above. All right, and finally, my origin, or the 0, 0 point that I'm looking for, is in the shaded area. So yes. All right, we finally get something here. So I'm gonna give y'all a handout, and on the handout you're gonna go ahead. Now here's how it's gonna work. So we have this handout. All right, just some examples here, but what I'm gonna do is on all of these, all of them, we're gonna check the point. Let's put a random point. Is 3, let's do negative 3, 4, a solution. All right, is negative 3, 4 a solution? Okay. On all these are gonna use the same thing. So for example, like this one, we had y is greater than or equal to 2 divided by 3x plus 1. Now let me show you how to properly, we need all these points, guys. There's some points we need to get so we can draw it properly, all right? So we have y is greater than or equal to, so we're gonna shade above, 2 divided by 3x plus 1. So when I push trace, I'm gonna get this one, 0, 1. That's a point on the line. And we need to get some other points here. And the way you do that, all right, you can actually just go to the table, guys. You see this where it says table? If I push second table, all right, all these graphs are from -5 to +5, right? So I'm gonna look for whole numbers. I see a whole number, -3, +1. All right, you see this whole number, -3, +1. So I'm gonna go to the left 3, -1, so that's a point. We already have this point. This is that 0, 1 point that we got. And then over here, the way I found that one is the other whole numbers, 3, 3. So I go to the right 3, up 3. I'm gonna draw a regular line because this symbol, when it has a line under it, it's a regular line and it shades above. So then you just copy it all down, draw your 3 points, line it up, and then we're gonna shade above. So next to all the numbers, guys, wherever it's 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, if I go for an origin, 1, 2, 3, -3, +4, 1, 2, 3, 4, is this in the shaded area? I'm gonna say yes. So write down yes on the number like this. All right. Now, guys, the only graph that's not gonna work is this one right here. All right, this one's not gonna work. So you have a dashed line. This is a dash that's gonna look like that. All right, so watch what happens when I put this. This symbol means you shade below. So let me go here. I'm gonna shade it below and just type it in. -4 divided by 9, x oops, negative 4 divided by 9x minus 3, right? Push trace. So we get this point, 0, negative 3. 0, negative 3, that's a point. Now, if I want to get some more points, there's no more whole numbers. Let me go to the table, watch this. Second table. From negative 5 to positive 5, it's all decimals, right? If I move up, I have to go all the way to the 9. Look, negative 9, 1. Over here, 9, negative 7. So like these aren't really gonna help. So just for this one, we don't need, I'm gonna say just go ahead and draw the graph how you see it. This is going downhill. So go to this point, the 0, negative 3, and put like, as long as it's going like downhill like that. And we shade below, so all this is shaded. All right. I'll just leave it like that for right now. And then negative 3, 4. We're gonna check this for all of them. Is negative 3, 4 a solution to this problem? This is in the blank area. We're gonna say no. All right. And then let me just show you this one here. So this symbol, this is a dashed line. Notice how I put the dashes like that. This is shading above. So you can go to your calculator, shade above, and we're gonna type it in. 1 divided by 5, x minus 2. That's a minus sign, guys. Some people thought it was a negative. It's actually a minus. Push trace. So you're gonna get the point 0, negative 2. All right, I got that one right here, 0, negative 2. Now to get these other points, again, go to your graph, your table, or sorry, your table right here, second graph, and just look from here. From the negative 5s over here, this would be negative 5, negative 3. So my point negative 5, negative 3 is right here. Over here I got 5, negative 1, that's the other whole number, 5, negative 1. And I put them together with the dashed line. And I shade above, and we don't touch it here. So once we're done with that, starting here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot. Is that an answer? Is that a solution? It's in the shaded area. Yes. Okay. And guys, you can put the dot first. Some people were like, Mr. S, can I just go ahead and put the dot on all of them? I'm like this one. And I was like, yeah, go ahead and put the dot on all of them if you want. If you want to start it like that, go ahead and put the dot everywhere. All right. If you have any more questions, guys, let me know. When you're done with this, turn it in so I can give you the exit ticket on Schoology. All right. When you're done with that, turn it in so I can give you the exit ticket on Schoology.